and she would just like tears down her cheeks. We're like, it's just...
Please help me. Please, my lord. But a crumb of support.
That's all I ask, just a crumb.
Ian's encounters are really hard. And I'm
Please
crying.
stop making them harder. Don't stop making them harder.
Wings of an angel in the background.
I leveled you guys up, okay? I can be harder on you.
Wait, we leveled up?
Wait,
No, not from that last
wait.
encounter.
Oh, god damn it.
No, you absolutely
you
don't.
got me excited.
You thought you were
Ray
getting
of
something.
hope.
I had something to say. Bitch.
7 good seconds. That's all we needed. Welcome back to Mad King, guys.
Hello.
We've been gone for what, 2 weeks now.
2 weeks, yeah.
What did we do last time?
We have returned. We took over a fortress. We killed some hippos. Uzul exploded.
You basically annihilated the fortress.
Yeah.
You carpet bombed it and you destroyed the central tower.
Yeah, we
It
did
was
carpet
pretty
bomb.
sick.
All the tents were burnt down. Like there were multiple sections in the wall destroyed.
Yeah.
We fought
Yeah.
2 hippos.
2 hippos. Turned out the hippo had a twin.
Yeah, fuck that fortress.
I
Converted
converted
some
some people.
Again.
Again.
Yes.
Delicious.
Yeah.
We did some.
Killed a
You
lot
should
of
have
people.
chose a different sport talent. You should have been like, when I eat people, I regain hit points.
No. The life. You never choose the life.
So incredibly
right?
niche.
The life chooses you. Okay.
He already basically has that
Ooh.
talent. When he kills people, he gains hit points.
You do. You gain permanent
Killing
hit
and
points when
eating
you
is the
kill
same
worthy
thing.
opponents.
I don't know. It's kind of like
That wasn't a
rectangles and
talent, that was
squares,
from
right?
That's an enchantment.
Yeah.
We did
Same here.
some lich paperwork, some legalese.
Talk to daddy. Talk to a bunch of gods.
We attempted. I say
About
we
him.
hire a devil to.
I can't summon one that
You know
would
a
be
devil.
worthwhile. I do, but
You have really good relations with the devil.
yeah, and I'm about to go talk to her because I need more stuff.
Ooh, do you think she could help us?
I mean,
We've already
She
asked
speak
her
legalese?
like, one time,
Did we?
but I don't.
no, not for.
Not that contract. No.
Yeah.
It was Uzul's contract that he signed with her,
I say she
and
writes
then
her own
couldn't read. And he was like,
contract,
"Hey,
so
can
She
you
did us
explain
the
this?" And she was like,
devil
"No,"
law.
and just kept going.
yeah.
I'm talking like I want like a double Francaiser coming on right now. Not sponsored.
Unless
I mean, if you want to reach out to a demon lawyer, then you can go for it.
No, you ask your demon.
James, what's
No,
up?
she won't. No, that's not what she.
You
I can tell you right.
you have at least the potential for really good relations with, like,
What?
the absolute goddess
Who?
of lawyering.
I don't know what you're talking
Wait, we were just at a
Okay.
party. Were there any demons there to converse with? Any lawyers taking
There
taking a
were-
load
no,
off?
there
we're
were
looking
not.
for
It
a
was-
devil.
it was undead.
We need a devil, not a demon.
Wrong.
Damn.
You're running in the wrong cruise. It was all spirits and
Unfortunate.
spirits and skeletons.
That's
Damn.
right.
Yeah, Daddy doesn't work with demons like that.
Because they can probably find a loophole. See, that's the avenue we need to go down.
So we need like a
Met some really cool
motherfucker
ghosts.
in a suit with
Yep.
a stick goatee.
Was it?
Help us out.
Hey, PJ boy, 2 hero points to East. That fills him up for
Thank
eating
you.
people. It just says it straight in the message. For eating people, here's 2 hero points.
We don't hide anything.
We don't hide nothing. You hide your peanut butter from people all the time.
It's just in my bag of holding. I mean,
Do you? At this point, these last couple of streams, you've eaten more people than peanut butter.
what does my life become?
You're going down a dark
has
hole.
happened?
If I'm about to say you're changing.
Changes.
War never changes.
Did you, through the like looting process of the fort and kind of the aftermath, did you avoid your sister or did you talk to her?
I mean, if she came up to me, I would have talked to her. Kind
Oh,
of.
she absolutely did not.
Yeah, did no.
No,
Yeah,
she
that makes sense.
she stuck her nose up in the air and tried to direct her huntresses around and act like they did all the work.
Makes sense.
At one point, maybe she went by one of you guys and was like, "Yeah, thanks for the assist, pleb," and moved on.
If she would have, I would have hit her.
She gave Alia a high five, though. She was very proud of her performance.
Okay. Fuck that bitch.
Ys, you did get some hit points from the fight, right?
I did. I don't know if we calculated those.
We didn't calculate them.
I don't think we did. Of how many people I killed.
Yeah. How many like worthy folk?
Oh no, I did count it.
Yeah, I thought
We're
so.
good. Yeah, no, we're good. It's
Yeah, I thought I had to roll a couple dice for that.
yeah. Now I have fat stacks for hit points at the moment.
What's your max hit point
234.
at?
Not even in my
For now.
dream.
For now.
How are you guys looking?
I'm 172.
But then you immediately half it anytime you enter combat.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I'm at 111.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
109, baby.
Hey, hey.
So I mean, technically speaking, I'm pretty sure I have the lowest.
Alia has like
HP out of
60 now.
everybody.
So life's good.
It's the peanut butter.
She's been in a lot of really big fights. She's been leveling up pretty quick. East's fairy is still around. Your little flame fairy. You don't take her into battle.
No.
Was my understanding.
No.
You keep her at Bronshire. She
Yeah,
kind of
essentially.
goes around and hangs out.
Yeah.
Is there anybody specifically that you have like babysit her when you're gone?
You know what?
Don't say Agent K. He's dead.
I know. Don't remind me.
I'm sorry.
No,
If
you're
you
not.
want to respec, I've been meaning to bridge to you when the mourning period is over. If you want to respec your lore Agent K into something else, I would
No,
understand.
Keep it, but it's like a fucking seance.
It's
You
like
just
in
call them
memory.
the spirit of
In
K.
memory?
Yeah, you just call the
Can I
spirit
get
of K.
Wait, can I get a bonus on it though?
A bonus on it because the story's over.
The story's over.
You
It's
did
finished.
you
it's only a
did
+3 on any roll.
you did get the ability to go through his stuff and find the last memoir. If you spend a little time with that, I'll let you bump that up to with another +2 bonus.
Sick.
Don't worry, we'll
Sick.
find the Dragon Balls and bring him back.
Sick. Yeah, I'd probably let her hang out with Grugnug.
Grugnug's peaceful about that. Yeah,
He's cool with that.
he's a fire mage,
Yeah.
so that's fine.
I mean, he can.
You would have had to have named a tertiary because Grugnug came with you to the last big fight, but that could have been handled.
Yeah, okay.
Easy enough. Yeah, you guys get back to Bronze. You're gonna spend a little bit of time powwowing around town, getting some business done. East, the first thing that you note is that your little fire baby, she's like almost tripled in size. Like she's almost the size of a human baby at this point.
Oh.
Her features are much more defined, very toddler-esque.
Oh,
Probably figured that out.
Grugnug.
Right.
Child. Fire child.
Uh-huh.
What's going on with that?
Roll diplomacy.
You know. Can I roll?
Like, I'm about to
chieftain?
explain the circle of life to this man.
Can I roll chieftain?
Yeah, I'll accept that. You are technically his commanding officer. Very technically.
Very, very technically. That is a total 17. No, I understand. No, but like, do you know what she is? Species? Plane?
He like snaps his fingers and lights a little flame on the tip of his finger.
Yeah, okay. Is that magic guy still around? Or did he die? Magic shopkeeper guy?
Yeah. Don's around.
Can I ask Don about it?
Or not Don.
Was it Don?
Yeah, it was done.
It was Don. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Because it wasn't supposed to be Don, but I fucked up and named him Don for this run of the campaign.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. I think it was supposed to be Doy.
Oh.
It was supposed to be Roy and Doy
Well, there it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
instead of Roy and Don because it doesn't flow at all. Because that red herring was supposed to go for potentially longer, but you guys killed Roy, so I can safely let you guys know they're not the same person.
Still have his spear, dude.
You do still have the spear.
His wonderfully normal spear.
His masterwork.
It was masterwork.
His masterwork.
Yeah, you could enchant it if you want. Yeah, he's got actually now a little magical shop that you guys greenlit and set up. So actually, like 9 to 5, you've got a reliable place to find him.
Sweet.
Yeah, you go run them down.
I'll go do that.
Okay. What are you up to, Belrune? Belrune.
Do we have a denomination in Bronze for the Church of Agni?
Not like an official Church of Agni. Of course, any established and legal tavern and inn, anywhere where people can like pay to stay the night, has to register through the church, and they are technically subject to like your inspections and things like that. Here in Bronshire, they might see, a foot brother once every other year.
Yeah.
And it's much more of like a, hey, what's up, and hang out, test the wine, and move on kind of thing.
Listen, it's not often that Belrune gets to like flop his dick on the table. I think they're just gonna like drop in and do like random inspections on like taverns.
You show up to the couple random taverns and you just like unfold the real badge. Yeah, you're going through. Shopkeepers' faces are like turning white, and it's like immediately like calls are made. All their sons and daughters are having to come out and like present themselves to you, and sweeping up. And oh yeah, well, we have this creaky window here that lets in a draft, but we don't rent out that room now because we can't do that without fixing it because winter's coming. And like you're going in, it's very obviously recently been like slept in.
Yeah. There's like actively a person on the bed.
Yeah, they're like, what are you doing in my room?
Official business.
Yeah, the taverns are very lackluster.
Yeah.
However, the booze is top notch.
That's what fucking
The
matters.
local breweries here, for whatever reason, Bronshire seems to find themselves in like just this microbrew heaven.
Yeah, I drink myself
And there's a couple,
silly.
and since you guys have taken over,
I wonder why.
and since you guys have taken over, some extra recipes have slipped out and stuff, and like lots of breweries have opened up. A huge influx of refugees and just petty travelers moving in will do that to you as well.
Yeah.
Oozle.
I'm giving a ring to hey.
Yeah, you
Oh,
call her up.
Yeah.
Hello, this is May.
Hey man, it's Uzzle.
Who? I'm just kidding. I know who it is. What can I do for you?
That flail and shield that you made for me.
Excellent pieces of work.
They truly were. I need one more of each.
Oh, are you doing like paired gifts for your father or something?
No, they were destroyed.
How?
So I have these gauntlets. And they store up energy, and apparently once enough energy is stored up, they explode. And luckily, I didn't die. But the flail and the shield were destroyed.
Okay. Well, I will be by shortly. We're going to need to negotiate for the sale.
How much peanut butter left? I got you this time.
All right. See you soon.
Oh, you will.
You know in like Dark Souls 3 when you leave the blacksmith and he's like, "For thee, be careful. I don't want to see my work squandered." I feel like we're about to find out. Hey man.
It's Ellie.
I don't have a whole lot to do at the moment.
Hang out and have a good time.
Yeah, for the most part.
Easy as. East, you make your way over to Don's magical shop.
Yep.
Yeah, he's got a lot of trinkets. He's not, a procurer of like super high end things. But he specializes, as most of you guys might remember, he specializes in like consumable, small time trinkets.
Yes.
So he's got, tokens of featherfall. He's got smoke grenades and little flashbangs. He's got... Oh, yeah, absolutely. He's got little, like, wands of distracting, where it's just this teeniest little blue magic spell where you point it at someone, you press a button, and they just get, like, the uncontrollable urge to check over their shoulder. And it just gives you the opportunity to, like, run past a hallway that a guard's guarding.
one-time use?
Well, it's a wand. It's got 50 charges when he sells it to you. You know.
I'm imagining these are all like dollar store.
Yeah,
items.
little temporary enchantment, skeleton key style deals. That's kind of his specialty of things.
Okay.
And yeah, he sits back there. You cannot see his face. He still keeps it obscured.
Hello, Don.
Oh, East, how is it going, my friend? What can I do for you?
It's been all right. A little confused at the moment. So let me fill you in.
Opposed to the other moments?
I'm never confused. So,
Except for right now.
what was I talking about? So, like, I think it was like a couple of weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
Right? I got this. I found this little flying fairy. Super adorable.
Are you making deals with the Fae?
No. I found it in a box inside of a dwarven vault.
Okay.
And so I let it out of the box.
Uh-huh.
It's been hanging out.
Uh-huh.
And now I'm just gonna point at the fairy.
Yeah, she's like flying around behind you.
Yeah.
He goes, well, the roof is thatched, so if you could tell her to fly low.
Hey, could you fly lower?
She sinks down a little.
Oh my god, she understands me.
So what are you confused about?
What is-
Fatherhood is a confusing time.
what is it?
It looks like a fire elemental,
Okay.
but like really well defined.
Yeah, aren't they usually like
Kind of amorphous, yeah.
yeah, scary and shit?
Well, I don't know. Maybe when this one grows up, it'll be scary. I've never seen a baby fire elemental.
Yeah,
Undocumented
that's what I'm
Hey
saying.
man, I'm gonna be honest with you. Maybe you should talk to a wizard about this.
Okay, well, I just tried to talk to Grugnug and then he just explained how sex worked to me, so I didn't,
You can talk to him. The lizard, right?
yeah, can you not?
Well, he like pantomimes everything. When he comes into the store, he just like points and grunts and then puts money on the table and walks out.
You not?
He always
you-
tips well, so I don't think twice about
Do
it.
you not understand what he's saying? It's pretty obvious.
No, I only speak common.
I'm with
That's
you,
what-
Don.
that's
I'm
what-
with you.
Regardless. He
Like I
couldn't tell
understand
me
that he's like
anything.
pantomiming.
Do you know someone I can go talk to? My magic man.
Here in town,
And close, preferably.
not necessarily. Just up the way there is a church set up. The church is to Isis, the goddess of magic. The temple priest there, he's a
We have one?
relatively low-level wizard,
Oh, we have one of those?
Yeah.
Did it
but
get
he's
burned
a
down?
he's a pretty smart fellow. No, none of your new construction was
Oh, okay.
damaged. It was mostly the residential district that got hit, and then some of the strategic buildings.
Okay.
I mean, we can just go to the plane of fire if you want.
Are you here?
No, absolutely I'm not.
He did, PJ boy, but I'm not gonna tell him where he got it.
What?
What?
My phone's charging.
You did not find it in the Silver Shores vaults
Oh.
with the dwarves. You actually found that underneath Leadshire at the Smiling facility.
Oh yeah, when we raided the vault before we dipped.
That's
Yeah.
right. Oh, thank you.
I forgot that we did that. Giant
My
spiders carving their way out. Before we do that,
There is Thelmar over at the Thieves Guilds.
You might know something.
He's not a wizard,
Yeah.
but he's a procurer of knowledge. He won't have the answers for you immediately, but I'm sure he could track it down. I don't deal in knowledge. I deal in items.
Well,
If you want me to go ask the priest, I could.
don't worry about it.
I don't even know how to explain it to them, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
just go to the Temple of Isis.
I'm gonna go to
We have
Temple of Isis.
a level 2 Temple of Isis.
I'm gonna go to the level 2 Temple of Isis.
Yeah, you guys head over to your temple, freshly finished out.
Uh,
You've got some clergy. It is currently waiting on the senior level clergy to come into town.
Okay.
It's going to
Depends
be
on what
another
time
couple of
day you're
weeks,
going over there.
unfortunately.
I'm doing inspection.
So you don't have a very knowledgeable
Hey,
individual there
wait,
yet.
you want to come with? Grab this toddler thing.
But there are
I mean, sure. I'm waiting for May to come by anyways.
cool. You guys go to the temple together. There's lots of acolytes moving lots of different tomes in though. So a Temple of Isis comes officially sponsored. They will have then those acolytes and the scribes copy books from the next nearest temple as well
Ah.
to kind of start you out with. And then you get to add your own ledger and your own notes, all kinds of different things.
Okay.
It is also going to, when your headmaster, when your head priest shows up, is going to function as a headmaster for magical teachings, primarily for your sport talent kids, is what you guys had kind of chosen to focus it on.
Yeah.
So who do we have there now?
So just a bunch of like scribes and low level staff and clergy. You know, you got the nuns.
Well,
and some of them might be knowledgeable, and they do have a wealth of books. With
just
some
not-
time, you might be able to sift through and find something helpful, because they do
Okay.
have books on magic and magical creatures.
Okay, sure.
Give me some kind of investigatory check.
I'll help you out.
Knowledge.
Don't ask that question.
Knowledge, nature.
Don't embarrass him like that. Knowledge, no. You're hunting through a
Did
library.
he ask me my intelligence check?
What? No.
It's not high.
It's-
Done.
True.
Engineering.
No. Knowledge planes?
Engineering.
Absolutely not.
Planes?
Knowledge
Hell
planes.
no.
I would even take a knowledge nobility, since you're actively searching through this library.
Oh,
kind of
dude.
place.
I got you.
Oh,
Fucking gotcha.
Okay.
big fuck.
Trying to throw you like a
told me I was
bone
gonna have to
here. Knowledge
read, I really
arcana would be
panicked.
fantastic.
Magic's for nerds.
Right. 17 plus 7, we're looking at 24.
24 is pretty decent. You do a little bit of searching through. They do have
I'll do
some
auto
very like. Yeah,
Roll.
all you got to beat is 10.
You got him, brother.
Wisdom or intelligence, your pick.
Straight intelligence, baby. Woo! Let's go.
50.
That's enough for a +2.
You know what? Can my Valkyrie also roll this? She's
No,
there?
only one assistance per. Sorry.
Well, regardless.
Toddler roll to assist.
20, so 26. 26.
You know what? Yes, your fire toddler can roll to assist.
I swear to God, do not.
It's like
do
the
not.
video of that guy that he, like the, what was it, like the cotton factory on fire or whatever? Have you seen that?
Yeah.
You got that one, baby.
A little bit of searching through, you find there are a very couple brief scrolls, some little essays written about the plane of fire, and some generalistic things about elementals. There is a mention of a being that kind of like runs the plane of fire, that is bigger, more intelligent, more
Like a-
powerful than like just the elementals.
Oh, okay, like a different species.
Yeah,
or whatever?
a very
Okay.
different species, and the brief description is very similar to what you've got, where it's kind of like humanoid shape. Usually, you know, they got like a long fiery hair, fly around. There's some brief talk about like either great destruction or like great helping. You know, for some scrolls talk about it as just like this pure demonic force of absolute destruction. Others talk about it in like this very loving and caring kind
I mean,
of
it looks pretty cute.
place. This one's very cute and seems to like you, and hasn't seemed like aggressive towards anyone else necessarily.
Mhm.
But it is also very obviously a wee bebe.
We do know where we can find some coral.
Why are you always trying to age?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I second that. I've been wanting to go back there for so long.
It is
I'm here to
already a
rob you of your
toddler. It's been like
childhood.
I'm just putting out there that is an option. I'm not saying that you have to do it. I'm not saying you should do it. I'm
It's
just
probably
saying.
gonna be like equivalent to 12, like
I'm
2 weeks.
just saying you could do it, and I'll leave it at that.
Probably not either.
I want to go back.
I'm
there.
starting this motion.
Okay, do they need?
Yeah.
Is there anything that they need to survive or whatever?
There isn't anything on like
They don't need to
Orcs
eat.
is a
Unlike
great
their
place,
biology.
too. We gotta go
Okay.
get coral.
and this one
I
has
mean,
not
we
seemed to
could-
have been eating
We need
anything.
some
No.
cash
Okay.
To pay for all of our armies.
She does have
and
that.
shit.
She does have that ferociousness,
got a
right? If you
whole
present meat to her, she will
6 silver
absolutely
right now.
incinerate it and like absorb it. But it does not seem to be
Interesting.
a requirement,
Sad.
and it is exclusively meat.
Exclusively meat.
Exclusively meat. Doesn't fuck with vegetables.
Nice.
I have
Our
10
baby
rubies,
eats
3
meat.
silver, and 3 copper.
That's a good note.
We should go do this.
The motion passed.
Come
We're
on,
robbing
do we?
people.
Wait,
I'm sorry, is this your fucking child?
I thought you guys were going to the east to go meet the orcs.
Uh,
I'm going to the fucking orcs, brother.
I named the whole
I'm
stream
taking the
today to
child.
the east.
That's your fault.
Look,
How
all right.
dare you assume?
We talked about our plan. I didn't assume. I asked.
No plan survives first contact.
Listen, Oozle, I have an idea. What if we turn her into a fucking war machine?
Yeah, we start
Okay.
by aging.
No! She'll be there in like
Little-
3 months, dude.
little Itzeli thought bubble. No.
Well, we could still go there. And
We're
then,
going. I'm bringing her with us.
That's fine. And then you don't. We'll just gather the ingredients.
She's
and you
watching.
Can choose to do that later.
We're not. No. I'll do.
We're gonna go to the
We're
Bring
going
like
north.
a flame-based
But
elemental
after
person
the
to the
orcs.
middle of the ocean.
But we could
It's a
get
good
rainbow
idea.
coral and then boost your sport talent like a mother.
Hold on.
Okay.
He said,
So
"Hey, wait."
we'll make a future plan. We'll go mess around with the orcs.
In the
Once
future.
we're done with that,
And then right now.
once we're done with the orcs, we
After
take a
we're-
little trip to the whirlpool.
After.
All right.
No, reverse that.
Let's go to the.
Flip it.
No, let's go to the
Flip it
orcs
and reverse
first.
Changes. Money.
Please, I've been asking for so long.
And we will go as soon as we're done with the orcs. I promise.
In 6 months, when we finally finish the
No
work.
today.
I promise.
Yeah, it'll be good.
But what
no,
if
it'll be great.
PJ Boy gives us $5 to go to the ocean instead and throw off the
Make sure your
entire
mic's
session?
underneath your chin there. We can talk about derailing the session in a minute.
Oh, no.
Uh,
Oh gosh.
do you have anything else to do today besides fuck with these innkeepers?
I mean, I I'd probably be like checking out, competing churches in the neighborhood.
Yeah,
maybe.
there are some like brand spanking new, the polish, like the ribbon was cut yesterday. Churches. There is a legitimate church to Sir Smiles, which you have never seen in all of your travels.
Wait, did we do that?
I did that. There's no we in
I
that project.
was wondering why I didn't have that one written down.
There is a newly formed and fully staffed war college to Ares that is up just outside of town, and it has its first batch of town militia, town guard, mixed recruits in there taking further trainings. You have a large temple to Sylvanas just out across the river towards the eastern end of the kind of city's domain. That is currently, it is staffed by non-magical staff currently. Some magical staff is on the way, they inform you,
Oh, yeah,
to
because the
provide
Druids like us now.
services. The Druidic Association likes you guys now, so they will legally staff you at this point.
Did they not like you before?
No,
Oh, yeah,
we
what
were
happened?
military
That was a
fugitive.
whole.
That was a whole arc.
They do, if you're like really going through all these churches and really asking around and stuff, the Church of Sylvanas does reluctantly inform you that there is a very powerful druid in the city if you are desperate for services, but they do not recommend relying on him.
If you ask any of the party, we will also recommend not to rely on.
I don't need to rely on druids anyway. Nature boys. Just
Oof.
sit on
You
the
know
ground,
what
like-
would be a great quest to
Don't
take the
forget
great druid
The
Tim
my
on?
wife's church is being built
Going
at the
down
moment.
He
into
would be
the
good for that.
whirlpool.
We
would
can
be
bring
good
him
for that one.
We can bring him for that. I promise.
Y'all
yeah,
gonna
but I
die.
guess I suppose I just eventually end up with the ISIS.
Yeah, there's the
temple.
Temple of Isis.
What
There
about
is a
my
small
wife's
temple
church?
to Osiris. There is.
There is not
There
a small
is-
temple to Osiris. There is a tier 3.
Oh, that's
temple
right.
to
You guys
Osiris.
upgraded it. That's right, because you guys had a temple to Osiris.
Big.
So
fucking
you see
temple.
the temple to Osiris. It was like this small wooden schoolhouse style building.
Mhm.
And then there's just like this back lot that seems to have recently been built and added on, and it is just like the same building but 5 times the size.
Like made out of
just like-
polished stone.
Yeah.
Like I want to keep the original like
The original
Shit
building is
shack.
untouched, but there's just like a
Like-
hallway that goes from that building to the real building.
Yeah.
So it's like you go through like a little museum of like, so here's how we did things, and now here's our modern university.
Oh my god.
There's a temple to Isis. There is also a temple to Aphrodite in town that has
I-
been built and done.
It's a tier 2
Would like-
temple to Aphrodite.
A statue of Frida to be constructed, being resurrected from the grave to be constructed near Isis's temple.
Yeah, that can absolutely be.
Wait,
That can be
Isis's?
incorporated into your
Or not Isis,
Osiris? There you
Osiris's.
into Osiris's. That
Yeah.
can absolutely be done for part of that building.
there's also a tier 4 Ganesh temple
Yes.
and a tier 2 tier temple.
A tier temple, huh?
Yep, the Law Brothers are in. They are
There's a
working in full
tier
effect for you
1
guys. So there
Lord
are
Dragon
lawyers
Temple.
available. But human lawyers.
All right, so we do have lawyers.
Human and halfling lawyers.
Forget about my wife's fucking.
Oh yeah, there's also. Isn't it just
Your
a
shrine.
gazebo?
It is a shrine.
No,
Yeah.
I built a temple. I built the temple.
Oh yeah. He tier 2. He has a tier 2 now.
I
He,
upgraded
he
it.
upgraded it from the gazebo.
Did you?
I upgraded. I did. I spent the money. I have no fucking money.
I'm gonna say that your gazebo is still untouched, and just like down the block, you bought some property and built this other temple. You got 2 in town.
Nice.
The gazebo, like, it's really just turned into like a small
Like a
family
public
park.
Yeah.
And on the gazebo, there's
down
just
with
like
that
a
being
plaque
like a-
being like, "Hey, the Lord Dragon's dope."
We got married there. Okay.
You did get married there.
It's
Yes,
Lord
it is.
Dragon's tiny dragon playground now.
It's donate this park,
like plastic dragons on the spring.
and it says this park was donated to you by the Lord Dragon on the statue.
Made possible.
The gazebo.
Made possible by
viewers
the
like you.
the
Yeah.
wedding estate of East and the Lord Dragon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lord Dragon Loves Kids Foundation.
Yeah.
Dragon, Ganesh, Osiris.
Kid loving foundation.
Did I forget
Isis,
anybody else?
Tyr,
Foundation.
Afro, Sylvanas,
Mhm.
Ares. Nope, we still haven't put the money into Vulcan and Thoth yet.
Correct.
But yeah, so we got the temples.
And I hired a guy.
Religion.
Yeah, you got. He's
You-
not
you
a
should be
priest by
bringing
any
in more
means, but he is
guys.
just like going around evangelically every day.
All the dragon people should be down.
There's not a lot of dragon people
No, like the half people, you know?
from Not Quite Bronze.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could hire a couple of them. There's plenty of them looking for work. They're not, classically trained clergy, so you might have
But
to.
they
They might have
are-
to spend some time at like Tyr's temple or something, kind of learning.
And we did
Yeah.
learn.
But they are
They can
chosen by the Lord Dragon, technically.
read. Exact.
We did learn that
You-
they are going to be turning into actual dragons. From what Smile said.
Right.
That like that was the whole thing that like he.
Yeah, have you
bringing-
told anybody?
He's bringing the
That'd be a
dragons back.
surprise.
Holy
No.
fuck! Wait, is Jimmy gonna turn into a dragon?
Yeah.
Oh no,
Bro, let's
Jimmy
get
will
dragon
be
high
Prince
on
Dragon.
cocaine.
that's an awful idea.
That's sick as fuck.
All right, we need to pull Jimmy aside. We can let Jimmy know.
Dragon benders.
Cocaine
Or-
dragon.
You don't, right? And then you just tell them that the great Lord Dragon has said the apocalypse
Honestly,
is coming and the
okay.
day of reckoning will allow
All right,
you.
you know that one guy I hired?
Yeah.
I want him to gather up those people and
Just
inform-
whoever from that he can hire, kind of deal.
Yeah, inform them that they're blessed by the Lord Dragon.
Mhm. Okay. He will take your message to Not Quite Bronze and
He-
start
He can feel free to stretch that out.
start spreading there.
Stretch the truth.
Okay. Yeah, he's used to stretching the truth.
Yeah.
He's good.
On that day, our people will fly down from the heavens and eat everyone else.
You eventually
Our
wind
land.
up at the temple to Isis as well. You see these 2 fools cycling through paperwork.
Rather smart individuals, actually.
What's your intelligence,
A 2?
bitch?
My intelligence is a loading.
Wait, how the fuck?
I
am
don't
smart
know
again?
how
Oh,
smart
it's
I
all the
am.
drunk. It's all the drunk.
A 17.
That's pretty good.
I know. This entire campaign, I'm like, I have the highest intelligence. Everyone's like,
I have a
no, you don't.
16. I have a
Peachy Boy,
16.
absolutely not. Humans are full of protein and healthy.
Oh yeah,
Delicious blood
muscle,
bags.
fat.
You know, we forget Oozle's smart because of the decisions you make.
Hey, man.
It's the gauntlet.
And speaking of the decisions you make, Bailrune, as you are showing up, are you gonna like join them in their research a little bit?
Yeah, we'll see what these
Kinda
what
figure
these
out what's
guys
going
are up
on.
to. I'm trying to like blend in with my new pals, Like I
Yeah.
don't want to like go back yet. So
Yeah, like just as you kind of like fold into the crew, Oozle, you feel a hand on your shoulder. It is dainty, but there is malice in the touch. Hey there, big boy. So, what's this I hear about you destroying my stuff? We should move somewhere else because I have to whisper in a library by obligation. She is not in human disguise. She is in full succubus form. She is not hiding herself. All of the clergy have like cleared out of the building.
Who's the Rob? That's right. Yeah. And as we walk
They're
out,
like,
I
"Oh."
didn't destroy him. These did.
Yeah, they go to leave, leaving you two to research.
One time I woke up and are you
Oozle's gone. Yeah, you guys get outside. She grows taller and just like meets you eye to eye and just like pinches your cheeks and brings you in real close. What the fuck are those then?
That is a damn good question. All I know is I hit things, I get stronger. Eventually, I kind of go crazy and kill everything.
Keep your mic close.
Yeah. So, yeah.
And now you just want me to make you new ones. The exact same as the old ones, huh? Just repeat my work? Recreate my babies?
Well, I mean, there's always room for improvement. So not a recreation exactly.
What kind of improvement money do you got?
Actually, fair enough.
You hear snickering in the window.
You guys are like pressed up against the window laughing.
I got about 12K.
How much were the originals?
I'm not sure.
You should probably recalculate that math. Because I think it was a little more than that. In fact, I think it was a lot more than that.
No, the armor was. That,
oh, yeah,
that
that's
was,
right, because you had the armor as well.
Yeah. Like the... All right, what's...
Because his tower shield was just basic tower shield.
Yeah, it was a tower shield with that.
It had the tier 3 Gem of Wonders power in it.
Yeah, it was like enchanted just so it wouldn't be able to get destroyed as easy.
Yeah.
And then it had the spell storing.
So standalone retail price is like, I think it's like 9,000 gold for that. And then your fillet had what enchantments on it?
It had
it enlarged.
It had vicious, it had impact, and it had growth.
Yeah.
I think that's standard price.
So you're like 35K totality for those two. And then May gives you like a 10% discount, right? So you're looking at like 30K.
I do still have some miscellaneous just gems of Wondrous Power.
Yeah?
Yeah. I still have 2 from
You got something else too.
What
big
level?
boy.
What are they?
whichever ones I got from the caterpillars.
Oh, just tier 1s.
Okay, so I have 2 of those, and then I have 4 level 2s.
And?
And I have 1 more that we got from Smile. I don't know what number it was.
That's not a Gem of Wondrous power. That
no,
gem-
it said it was. Level 1. Level 1.
Oh,
Gem one,
okay.
where I had another.
And it had a charge of some kind of spell on it then when I gave it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I also still have a sapphire gem. I don't know where that.
That came from the infinite dungeonizer.
Yeah.
It's just a sapphire. It's worth like 200 gold pieces.
Sounds like we need to go down to the whirlpool and get some more monies.
That's what I got working with me right
Listen, chump. You called me all the way up here to remake these amazing magical items that I've done for you, and you don't even have half
Hey,
of the money?
fuck off! I will do no such thing.
I can work with that.
I have. I'm pretty sure I'm at half.
You know what she wants.
So-
You should ask her if she knows any demon lawyers.
You can ask her if she knows any demon
She
lawyers.
knows any devil lawyers. I don't need a demon. I need devil.
That's right. I definitely.
I can work with that.
Demons are like lower.
But
you know.
Yeah, you're right.
tonight, you're going to have to put in a lot of work, and I need your explicit permission to concede.
It's not worth it.
I'm about to say, man. I feel like this. I see this.
It might be.
I see this being not a good idea. No.
PJ Boy says, "Take the con damage,
what-
you coward."
I will. No, I just got it back.
Or
You can get it back.
plan B, we
No, there will be none of that.
we go
Good God.
to to the whirlpool and just get money, and then we don't have to make any more deals with demon people.
You're making more deals with demon.
All right,
Devil people.
You're already contractually obligated to put out.
You may as well get something.
You are.
out of it,
You may-
right?
I know, but like, now there's gonna be a little demon oozle baby running around. That just seems like a bad idea.
I need to do anything. For
You
this
can
one.
play with Issa's kid.
I don't need to do
No, I'm
Set up play dates.
sure that's not how that works.
It'll be great.
They'll both be a fire. Yeah. Sort of. I can get it made for you. And I can get it made for you faster than I made the original pieces. But I need the magical energy. And I need your explicit consent because the contract forbids pregnancy without it.
Just carbo load. Why? Why?
Let me punch you in the
I
face
don't
a
need to
couple
tell you that.
times.
I know you don't need to.
And I'm
But
not
I'm
going
asking.
to. Will me telling you get your consent?
Possible.
Yes or no question.
Possible.
I am unsold as to whether or not I want to raise my own succubus brood or if I want my own little Lord of War.
Oh, but you already got me.
You're up here in the overworld running around doing your escapades, trying to sweat and look manly and working up that musk. I need someone who's going to explicitly do what I desire.
What do you desire?
Oh, whatever I desire. Right now, I'm a woman and I desire a baby.
Ready for those fucking child support payments.
Demon divorce court is super brutal for mortals.
We need. Hey, all right.
Okay. No, you know what?
Ask her the thing.
No, you can ask her. I'll do it, but
We start now.
no, hold on.
This better be a quick butt because she is turning around to walk to your bedroom.
But we renegotiate the contract as far and make it a double exclusivity instead of just me.
And no child support.
And you help us with the lich thing.
Don't listen to her.
No. She keeps walking.
Can I roll something for her?
Like a diplomacy?
Yeah.
There, I can't because I allow critical successes on rolls, and if you roll an at 20, I would have to still tell you no. She is 100% unopen to the idea. She's not going to marry you, bro. You ain't him.
You're not that guy, buddy.
It's much more she's not that girl.
That occasional booty call. You know, you meet that.
Fine, I'm gonna get on this. Get the fucking flail back. Whatever. Cross that bridge when we fucking get to it.
You follow?
Yes, cross that bridge when we fucking get to it. Yeah, I don't have fucking $1 gazillion.
She stops and turns to you. I am willing to renegotiate the contract to allow some loopholes to your exclusivity side.
What is this contract?
Your contract has added a mistress clause.
I thought they had like a normal
You must
relationship.
recognize May as your main squeeze, but basically you can have a side chick.
Okay.
But that means still under contract, you cannot get married, and May has to give permission for you to conceive other children.
Okay.
Okay. But you can have a girlfriend,
She's got you by the
Hey.
and you can get like socially married, you know?
yeah, common law. You know.
Common law.
Right, yeah, exactly. You go make Oozle Jr.
I fucking get
Mazel tov.
Now, here's the thing. How long do you guys plan on staying in Bronshire?
How long? We got a whirlpool.
As soon as Uso's recovered from his escapade.
Because Oozle, you can risk the con drain with a really good save, or you can drag this out over the course of 2 weeks.
2 fucking weeks.
It's a lot of magical power she needs.
A lot of something.
And it is the unfortunate reality of life that sex magic, sex rituals do not produce a lot. That's why they're not very popular. Succubi are just kind of like confined to that being their only real way. That's why you guys haven't like busted into Mad King rings and stuff and seen like orgy rooms, because it's not effective.
I just assumed he was asexual.
Sounds pretty fucking lame to me.
I just thought he was attracted to yellow boots.
They're
I
wearing
want to make everybody
nothing
fucking
like
else sit here and wait for 2 fucking weeks.
I mean, we can time skip 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's not hard.
We can go to a whirlpool.
It doesn't seem like you guys have a ton of business to attend to, so
Could go to
You
a
know, fuck it, yeah,
whirlpool.
we're just gonna spread over the 2 fucking weeks. I'm taking a fucking contract.
May
Take
prefers
it-
it when you
I
take your
mean-
time.
I mean, hold on. We can go to a whirlpool.
Yeah.
Not without him. We have to
We
be.
can go to the Underdark and look for a lawyer.
You could. May would let you utilize her transporter.
You want to go to the Underdark? I've never been.
All right, but we gotta make it quick.
Remember your
so I wanna
mic.
get to the whirlpool.
Political.
I've been to the Underdark.
Okay, but let's make it quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, 2 weeks in the Underdark.
Yep.
Hopefully less.
Shit. Hopefully,
You're
hopefully
looking.
much
You're
less.
looking for a lawyer. What kind of lawyer?
Specifically a devil.
Do you speak Undercommon?
Nope.
Do you guys take him to the police station to get him brain infused with Undercommon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Appreciate it. Thanks,
You speak
chaps.
Undercommon.
Yeah.
A devil lawyer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Preferably just for like payroll. Honestly, we should just like keep him around.
No.
You guys do a little bit of hunting.
Well, his ultimate goal is gonna be, like,
Of course,
souls.
most devils are in the demonic layers of hell, not necessarily in the Underdark.
Yeah.
But since they are tangentially connected, some demons do make their way here, especially some of the more peaceable ones.
Start at the bar.
You just start at some bars, running around. Quickly, you pick up the
Ask
name
around,
of a
you know.
general attorney under the name of Devon.
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 Devon the Demon.
Devon.
He runs a very small practice down here, and from what
M-O-N.
it sounds like from you guys, you want someone who's willing to travel.
Yeah.
And so he's not very well established yet. He's relatively new in town and everything, so he'd be a good one to possibly branch over to and pick up.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Anything else?
There's a couple other names that get thrown around. There's some pretty big law firms, and some of them do employ some demonic lawyers. They're well established. The odds of you realistically getting some of them is not super high.
We don't have that kind of charm.
You don't got that kind of pull. And you
Damn.
got to remember as well, like the Undercity, the only city here in the Underdark, is vastly wealthy. And so, like, you guys, if you guys are going to established law firms and trying to pull them to Bronzeshire, it's not happening.
We gotta go. But if you think about it, the little fish down here could be fucking huge up top.
Right. You're right.
You guys enter
Stupid
into his
mortals
shop.
upstairs.
A little bell chimes at the top. It's a very basic setup. He's got a kind of little lounge area, but then he has the classic desk in front of a door that goes into his back room, his back office area. No secretary. The bell chimes and he comes out. Yeah. Can I help? Go! Fuck!
I want so badly.
He
for
stubs
this
his
guy
toe on the doorway coming through.
to look like the fucking satyr from Hercules. That's what I'm imagining.
I'm imagining
He's got like that.
stereotypical man in a suit with the.
You know Satan from Disenchantment?
Yes.
He's got that very classic slick suit, kind of greased back
Fuck,
hair
yeah.
look about him.
But does he like?
But then he
have
immediately
dumb
like
horns?
stubs his toe coming through the
But, like,
doorway,
no
and
charisma.
yeah,
Fuck,
you
yeah.
you start understanding that it's like, oh, this guy's like new.
You all right there? I can.
I am perfectly fine. Don't worry, I have band-aids in the back.
Wait, what?
I can heal that if you just. You sure you're okay? Yeah.
What can I help you find, gentlemen?
we're
with?
hope-
Did you go as well?
Yeah, I'm hanging out. Yeah.
Yeah, you're just hanging in the back.
you can go. You can talk to Brew Queen while you're here.
Why? I don't have any money.
Oh.
It's on me. It's my trip. I'll
Couple
pay.
gold.
Yeah.
Go get sloshed.
Oh, dude, you can talk to her about the book that you stole.
Found.
Did we
Found.
Yeah,
You found it.
we did find it.
All
Where did we
stolen
find
books
that?
are found.
I found it.
It was the book of like all of her recipes and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was in a
Found it.
secret room underneath your bar.
Oh. Oh yeah.
We're we've heard that you're recently established here in town, and we're hoping for some kind of partnership. We're offering
He
you
does like
work.
this kind of puffing into red smoke teleport thing, but he teleports just a little too close to you, and it makes it just a little too uncomfortable. And he had like anchovies for lunch.
Say, did you have Tuda for lunch?
You know, and it's just kind of on his breath. Do you need legal counsel? Shit. And he steps back like a half step. Do you need legal counsel?
Yeah, listen. The second part, you nailed it the second time. Second time, primo, perfect.
Everybody says the second time I'm better around.
Anyways, we're offering you work.
Yeah. So we may need you to browse some legal documents presently.
Yes.
However, I also think we should just have you on some kind of payroll or paging system. You know, there's a lot of stupid people up top that could use some assistance.
I absolutely am more than open to being a full-time lawyer for a rather large firm such as yourselves. Where do you hail?
We hail from Bronzeshire and not quite Bronzeshire.
Never heard of it.
It's
It's a very big firm.
overworld.
You're surface dwellers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you seek my legal counsel.
Well, we hear that you're kind of some of the best, and
My
what you
specialty
do.
isn't in human contracts. I would need some time to
You
fully
see-
brush up on your laws.
that's all right. They're
That's-
idiots.
It's actually perfect.
We actually need it for maybe a possibly not human.
Possibly a lich.
Lich, definitely.
Oh, Packs of the Undead.
Possibly something more
Spicy.
than a lich.
Like,
Well, that will be talked about once we're under confidentiality.
Of course.
We can't
yes.
really discuss that.
We
right
can't discuss that right now.
let me get some paperwork together for you guys, and we can talk price points.
now. Perfect. Do you have like coffee and you're in the waiting area.
There's a mushroom brew from a tavern just up the way.
Yeah.
The Purple Worm Inn. I don't know if you're
So
familiar.
just
Best in
like-
Oh, we
town.
passed it on the way in, I think. I've never been. But...
You look, you see.
Ah,
just,
you
like,
must go.
ham on this peanut butter.
Yeah, I'll
Alright.
take some of his mushroom brew.
Absolutely. You guys, you sit down. You get some quick, confidentialities signed, some of the formalities.
Let me clean my hand.
And you realize by the time that you've signed some of these paperworks, he gives like this really wicked, classic devilish grin. Like he's got you. And then he looks down at his papers and he goes, and he kind of reshuffles through a little bit. He goes, so about price point.
No, wait. What was that before?
What was what before?
You looked very happy with yourself, and now you just look pathetic.
Well, it's
Wow.
the legal
Really
documents are
calling
solid.
it
I
out.
just failed to remember that we didn't form a document for payment just yet.
Right.
And I would like
So it's
to...
free then, since we've already made our bond and
Oh,
actually signed our.
No. There is no bond signed. This is a non-disclosure where I
Oh,
can't
okay.
talk about any of your stuff currently. But it is not an agreement of work as of yet.
I want to recheck these
I
documents.
know.
Yeah, a good sense motive or any kind of good rereading of the documents roll.
I don't
Would you accept
know.
just a general perception?
Yes.
Okay.
DC's higher though.
I can roll to assist.
Yeah, that's a 34 to begin with. And East
That's
assist.
above a 10.
Fantastic. So 36 total. Yeah, you look through. There is 100% a on consignment paper that you would signed. He snuck it under your nose, and payment is established in there. You see it is written in a monthly stipend, and it was written in as 10,000 gold pieces a month. However, at some point, he must have smudged it as 3 of the zeros has been erased, and he is under consignment for 10 gold a month.
Yeah, so you see right here.
So I
Sorry,
was
is that
thinking a
what
fair
you're talking
price
about?
point of say 200
You
gold
see it?
pieces a
Yeah.
month.
Yeah.
Well, I would like to pay for the first year, I suppose, up front.
Great. So when we draft up this document, he kind of snaps his fingers and a paper
No, actually, it's right
appears.
here.
It says it
For-
right there.
Fuck.
10 gold pieces.
I am bound by the contract.
I'll tip you an extra, 30 gold. Could call it 150 even.
Yeah, okay, thanks, man.
Do you need a secretary to reread these things? We can get that for you as well, I'm sure.
If you would hire a secretary, I'd be greatly appreciative.
Perfect.
We can do that.
Did you want a
And hey,
farm space up
You
top?
do better at your job. You keep doing, helping people, help us with this thing. you
Yeah.
Get a raise. Welcome to the company.
Yeah, he is obligated to shake your hands. You guys have Devon under contract. Yes. And absolutely give him some space on the overworld.
Beautiful, yeah.
He'll
Yeah.
set up there.
Well, we have some
the
questions
Law
about-
Brothers at the
yeah.
Templatier are not going to work with him.
That
But
sucks.
you
for
guys
him.
can work with both parties.
Fantastic.
Let's get him like a little shack outside.
Yeah.
Just
One
a
room.
little shack.
Yeah, unair conditioned.
That's cruel.
He doesn't need
I
air
don't-
conditioning, but he does need a heater.
He runs pretty hot. Runs cold. Needs the
Dude, you
flames.
can just like you can get your
It snowed like 3 days ago in Bronshire, right? Like he.
you can get your little fire fairy thing. Like she'll just hang out in his office until she grows. Like
You build him a little hearth, and that's just like her crib.
that'd
Well,
be a cool idea for my room, actually.
we
Yeah.
should go and collect. It's selling.
Yeah.
Perfect. You want to talk about? We can go to the flame plains and
Into the mic.
in the flame plains.
Wait,
We
you
talk
want to
about-
just wait? Hold on.
Yeah, we can just go there.
You want to fucking go to the
Yeah,
flame plains?
why
Isn't
not?
it like made of fire?
Yeah.
That would kill me.
Big strong lad like you. You
No.
got it.
You know this, and I'm gonna like sparkle out a couple of ice out of my hand.
Just makes
Like a
ice
little
cubes.
Like rolling the ice cubes.
Stefan's like, oh, perfect, and he just out of his jacket holds out like a little glass of scotch.
You see this?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Demon
that's-
magic.
that
You want some?
Fire would kill me.
Well, I'm sure we can. There's a way around it.
It's
We
good.
can fix it.
She hands him just like a flask of what she has. It's like 1,000 times
Eating.
stronger.
Not gonna die.
He can only produce like basic alcohols right now. He's
Right.
he's a very lesser demon.
She just hands him like
Imagine
you're like,
filled with the best booze from the bar.
I have some.
it's like 200 proof moonshine.
the opposite. Take double fire damage.
Oh well.
He just takes it.
You guys gather up together. You just went to the Brew Queen. You didn't have any specific interaction you wanted to have.
No, nothing
Okay.
specific.
Hey,
We got a
does he want to
lawyer.
come to the bar with us?
Yeah.
After that fucking sad contract,
If-
probably.
If you guys are buying drinks, he'll go anywhere you
Gotcha,
take him. If you guys are paying, he'll go anywhere at this point.
I just have to remember to shell out 10 gold a month in a year. I'm 120. Good.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Talking to
guess
the
we
Brew
can.
Queen?
Yeah.
All right.
Took maybe 3 days out of your couple of weeks.
Yeah.
You guys head back topside. You get them established.
Yep.
Things go smooth.
Give him a little building, you know.
Yeah.
I'm sure we have an open space.
Oh, you got tons of open spaces
Yeah.
around.
Does your fairy thing talk? The little
I've
flame fairy?
tried.
Have you talked
Was
to it in Ignan?
Fucking ignorant.
Useless.
My name is literally Ice.
I like baby talk to the fairy in Ignan.
What do you say?
It's like, hey,
Baby,
little-
talk to me.
Hey, little fella. Oh, Gucci.
You reach over and
Absolutely.
are you immune to fire damage?
I have resistance.
Okay. What's your resistance?
10.
10. Okay. You at this point would not take damage.
Beautiful. Cool.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
are able to do that without incurring burns.
Where's your mom? Where's your mom and dad? Is it like,
Mama,
yeah.
Daddy.
Yeah, but sweetheart, it looks nothing like you. Where did you come from? Yeah, you didn't come from this. I promise that. Not this peanut butter thing.
Mama.
Peanut butter elemental, fire elemental.
Mama.
Do you have a name? An age? Beilrun. East.
Baba.
Baba.
Mama.
We gotta take this thing back.
Are you? Do I need to learn Indian?
You
now?
fucking probably.
Shit. How do I do that? Can I download that into my brain?
No.
Can I download that into my brain?
I'm sure there's a book around here somewhere.
Damn.
I mean, maybe not around here. We're gonna have to go somewhere for it, I'm sure. But we can like
A magic item.
that as well.
Knowledge thing. Speak languages. Enchantment. How much would that be?
Depends. You want comprehend languages or tongues where you can speak as
I
well.
would like to speak as well.
Tongues is expensive.
What if it's
Tongues is super expensive. You only want one language, so you don't have to go full
yeah.
on for that. It'd be like 4K
Okay.
for a little amulet of
We
Ingen.
gotta teach it common.
Yeah, I mean, I can sit down
Common.
and do some tutoring, I suppose. But
Bara.
Common.
Beilrun.
Bara.
Yeah,
She seems very pleased with herself.
like your little head pat. we're gonna look for the rest of these things.
Hey, Mark.
Got another one for you.
You call Mark over. He comes in. Yeah, what's up, man?
You see what the fuck's going on here?
The fire child.
Yeah.
What about it?
I don't know.
I don't think he's ever been a parent. He may not have even had parents. I think
You're
he's
gonna-
spawned from rock.
You're gonna parent the fire child?
Yeah, I want to turn into a fucking war machine.
I suggest
maybe don't lead
at
with
least
that.
talking to its people first before
Right.
we should really like
It
target-
literally said that.
maybe you should like raise her so she becomes what she wants to be.
Well, yeah, but you know, I mean,
It's really toxic parenting to project your image onto your child.
It's a good dream.
Just say that it's what you wanted to be and could never achieve. Okay.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you know what? That might be what it is.
You wanted fire powers?
They don't
you
want to
got
play basketball.
ice? I'm sorry.
No, I don't want
That is a.
This is not about me.
It never is.
I would like to take care of this child, but I don't know how to take care of the
You know,
child.
my son always wanted to be a great warrior, and I always try to discourage that. I didn't think it was any life for anybody, but you know, here I am, right?
You're right. You're right. When she gets old enough to do that, you know, Mark, I've never fucking thought of these things, man. It's a fire thing. It burns thing. I'm like, that's dope as shit. You see, that could. The thought process here, it's not very deep.
I'm very not surprised. Yeah. Hey man, I can give you some dad advice, but I don't think you're gonna like a single thing I have to tell you just because of who you are.
Lay it on me, Mark.
Yeah, you can't fucking raise a toddler to be a war machine.
Okay.
You gotta raise a toddler to be a child. And then you
Alright.
raise your child to be a teenager, and then you raise your teenager to be an adult.
How do you do that?
You start with games. You spend time with them. You hug them. You take care of them.
Cannot really touch.
She doesn't seem to be wearing a diaper, so you don't really have to worry about that. So
I
that's
think
like
she
that's a
eats-
huge bonus. That was one of
Weird-
my least favorite parts. My sense of smell is
Weird
incredibly
thing,
sharp.
She eats meat.
Why is that weird?
No, just like only meat.
I eat a lot of meat.
Well, yeah, but she's like made of fire. You don't find that at least intriguing?
You're made of ice and you eat meat.
Yeah, but I eat everything. She only eats meat.
Okay, so she's a carnivore. She's not a human.
No.
You are aware of that, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do
I'm
wolves
not that stupid.
do wolves eat broccoli?
He's got a point. He's got you there.
Has anybody tried to offer a wolf broccoli?
Have you also
For the dog.
you're saying that it eats
I mean,
meat. What have you
I
fed
don't
it?
take vegetables all the time.
So you should start feeding it because
I don't
it's
know if it needs
your
to
child,
eat.
but it eats
Maybe that's
meat.
why it's still.
I mean, like,
how long have you had this?
so like I saw it do it, but it's not like asking for it. You know what I mean? It kind of seemed like it just enjoyed it. And was
I like take like
"Alright."
some like
Okay.
hardtack and just like
It seems. It seems like feeding.
Does seem to be very interested now.
Seems like feeding is optional.
I really feel like we should at least get like a parenting book from this thing's species.
That's incredibly outside of my purview. The idea of feeding being optional.
Yeah, but it's a fire element.
But either way, right? If it enjoys eating meat, you should still give it meat because
Okay.
you should be giving your baby things that your baby likes.
I read
Okay.
this in a book. This is called enrichment time.
Thank you.
Okay.
Also, if you want a book on it, the Temple of Osiris has plenty of children's books. They're in a bit of disrepair. They're getting some new ones in once the temple's fully finished and the new staff is in. But they run a little daycare center. I don't think you could
I'm just gonna
enroll
like
her though.
hold this face of confusion and then just like start walking away.
Wait,
Um,
we could, East, we can, I
I'm
can
just
take you
saying-
to the plane of fire. I think you'll be safe, honestly. I have magic, right? Like,
He's gonna kill that fucking kid.
I'm doing my damnedest to make sure it doesn't happen
I want you to keep me as far away from that as possible. I don't think I can take it again.
again.
And he turns and walks away from you.
I'm just... Fuck it, I guess I want to go to the plane of fire.
Assuming the child follows me.
Yeah, she just floats around behind you.
She toddles along.
Unless you're explicitly like, no,
No.
it's time to stay with Uncle Grugnug kind of thing.
No.
She just
No.
follows you around. She gets into some general mischief, but overall, she doesn't seem to be like burning the town down. So,
Yeah.
you know,
To win.
I mean, like, should I try to socialize her?
how? With who? What do you
See,
mean?
that's what I'm saying. I'm concerned. I'm concerned. She should learn to play with other kids.
Well, we can take her to the place where there are other kids of her kind. I'm sure
Like-
they have fucking parks there.
The fire park. It's got those metal slides.
Canon now.
Yeah,
Is there
that's
a
canon.
way for me to get around the fire damage?
Well, I can make you resistant to fire. And
How long?
well, on a scale from 1 to 130, and it's for 10 minutes per my level.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Do you divulge to Balroon that you are weak to fire?
Sure did.
Yes, I sure
Okay. You don't think that's going to be enough?
I mean, I can go. You can take it with. Go on a field trip.
That's my baby.
Well, we better figure it out
It's only
today.
been your baby like 2 days. Who cares?
However, he's also only known this guy for like 2 days. Okay.
It's been like, okay,
It's been
like
at least
2
3 at
weeks.
this point.
It's been like at least 2 weeks.
Just had a good week together.
Yeah.
I mean, sure. Fuck it. Fuck it. Do it. Fuck it.
You want me to go on a field trip with this child?
Fuck it. Fuck it. Here, sign this paper.
Just a waiver.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Yeah, I'll sign a no liability waiver.
Careful, it was made by Devon.
I'm sure he's gonna do great. He's gonna help us with the slip.
Humans are pretty stupid, right? I feel like
He's going to try hard.
up top, I think he's gonna do fantastic.
Yeah, he'll be fine. You go alone.
Yeah.
You take the fire baby.
Yeah, I'll take the fire baby.
Yeah. Everything's on fire.
Yep.
You've cast your
Resistance.
resist energy, so that stacks with yours. So your resistance
40.
40. That's sufficient. You can exist here for a short period of time.
Beautiful. Yep. I don't need long.
It's not safe.
Yeah.
There's nothing safe for you here.
There's no
Can
like.
you fly?
Yeah. I mean, I can
Okay.
walk on air.
You're gonna have to do that because there's a lot of just lava pits
Yeah,
and
yep.
nastiness around. You don't see any civilization though.
So does this look like familiar to you? You look.
She's just like bouncing around.
She's playing in the lava.
yeah,
like,
yeah, she's splashing in the
This is her
lava.
enrichment time that I was talking about.
She takes a little clod and throws it at you, and it gets through your resistance, and you take 10 points of damage.
Nice. Very cool. It's going fine, I think.
She just
Man, and there's just not a fucking living soul around here, huh?
no. Every now and then you catch like some small fire elementals making their way around, but you know that you can't necessarily interact with them.
Yeah. I can't just like shout at them.
Yeah, you can be like, "Hey, give me some directions."
Maybe.
Yeah, go past the fucking flames and you'll find it.
Good luck.
Through the fire and flames, carry on.
Yeah, I mean, we'll fuck around in the sky for a minute and just kind of have a cautionary glance around.
Yeah.
Perception.
Perception.
Yeah. I'm gonna spend some prestige on this as well. We'll spend 2 prestige.
Before you spend prestige, know that I have rolled circumstance,
Uh-huh.
and that circumstance roll is going to determine whether or not there's even anything you can perceive. Your roll is
Beautiful.
secondary here.
Okay, we're not gonna spend prestige then.
Okay.
That's a 34.
You don't find anything.
We'll try again somewhere else. I guess I'll just, no place like home. Back to home.
do you return to the same place before you teleport, or do you just like go for a little while and go, well, there's no one here, and pop back?
Yeah, I mean, we'll be like up in the air. So I think
Uh-huh.
the chances of me like accidentally shunting myself into something are pretty slim.
No, you can't do that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it just moves you and you take a
Yeah.
fuckload of damage. and it's a
Yeah.
lot.
You'll be okay.
So it sounds like no, he's not going to be in the same place.
Yeah,
that he
no,
was.
I'm just gonna go just shift.
Okay. I need you to roll a d8 for me.
3.
Cool. You and the little fire being up here, you are currently floating over the ocean. And she kind of hovers around you. She seems to have gone from having a great time to being like very
Yeah,
nervous.
deathly afraid, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, how far
Fuck
from
are you
land
doing?
does it look like we are?
You don't see any land.
Oh, it's like the Nether in Minecraft, where you don't travel that plane at the same rate as you do your own dimension. Yikes. I best get to walking.
How long does airlock walk last?
I think it's 10 per level.
How long did you stay down there looking?
I mean, if I didn't see anything off bat just from going up, then it wouldn't have been horribly long. We'll call it maybe half an hour.
Okay, 30 minutes done.
Yeah.
So that leaves you 40 minutes of walk time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call Belroon.
Yeah, like an hour passes and
I'm
you,
like,
you
what
ring him
the-
up like, hey man, where are you? You're walking over the ocean.
Hey.
She's just like flying around
Uh,
behind you. She's staying very close to your shoulders.
So I've got some interesting news.
Uh-huh. What?
I seem to be, at least at a precautionary glance, just off what I could kind of see right now, and really it was more of like, I just kind of like tilted my head a little bit to look around.
Did you find anything out about the thing?
I'm standing over the middle of the ocean.
What the fuck?
I mean, it's gorgeous weather out today.
What? Why the fuck
Your
are you
your
over
little
the
tyke's
ocean?
kind of afraid though.
Yeah, that makes sense. She just made a fire.
Some would say that's the exact opposite of where you said you were going.
Yeah. That's like exactly the opposite of where the
So-
fuck you said you were going.
So we went to the fireplace. Lovely this time of year. Had some great enrichment time, and I didn't see, a place. And so I went to come back, and now here we are. I'm just kind of walking in a direction where so
Oh yeah, what direction do you walk?
probably east.
Okay.
You don't have a compass?
Not on me. I left it at home.
Do you know where east is then?
You know how the
Yes, I'm pretty
sun
well
works?
traveled. I
You know
think
how
I
the
would.
sun
From the
works?
middle of the ocean in the day?
Yeah, and
Rises
well,
in the east, sets
it,
in the
I
west.
guess it depends on what time I think it is. So,
What time do you think it is?
late afternoon, probably. So, towards the sun. We're just gonna. Or away from the sun.
Okay.
The fuck?
Yeah, I should be back like really soon. I have to take another call, so I'll be right at a hang up.
I also only have 10 minutes left on my airwalk.
And I'm gonna reach out to the one man who I'm pretty sure that can help me right now, and by man I mean God.
Yeah.
Agni to help me on my travels. Spend a prestige to drop him a line.
Yeah. What do you ask? Where am I?
Yeah, Lord Agni, I seem to have gotten a bit mixed up in my travels, where I was trying to show this lovely creature the path of life, and I need guidance and perhaps some very desperate assistance so that this thing may live. I ask not for me, but for its sake.
Also, I cannot swim.
Let's see if that works.
Delroon totally can't swim.
Do you have any points spent swim?
No.
Belroon can't swim.
That's true.
Canon. You feel a warmth radiate through you, and you think of your newfound home at at Bronshire, and you think of the hearth, and you think of how this time in the winter, some of the sport talent kids that still stay up there keep it burning 24/7. And you feel like you can go there.
Yeah.
Just gonna take a lot of walking.
In like a week.
Now, some strong acolytes of Agni have developed a specific type of magical teleportation where they teleport from one fire to another. It's like a hearth-to-hearth kind of travel. You feel like a connection has been made. You just need a sizable fire to travel through. Bonfire restored.
I mean, listen, I have this fire child. And there's no like flotsam or anything.
There's nothing here that you can set on fire now.
Can set myself on fire though.
Hey,
You could set yourself on fire. That would make a sizable fire.
It sure would. Yeah, I mean
got
that's
40
really my
resist.
only option right now.
you got 40 resist.
I'll pull out my little bit of my robe, and I cast spark.
Yeah, you just sit there with your lighter and you fiddle with it for a little bit. And you set your clothes
So
on
stupid.
fire
This
and it
is so
slowly
stupid.
starts spreading.
The child's just like, ah.
Yeah, she like goes down and like plays in it. As it starts spreading up your arm, you do not feel it crackling against your flesh as you are currently still resistant, but it is actively burning your clothes away. But as it burns up, you notice that you cannot see past it. It's like your arm disappears as the fire creeps up it.
Okay.
And as it slowly overtakes you and starts climbing up to your head, you hear screams of panic
I'm sure.
and surprise. And as your eyes are finally like flushed through and taken, you are at Bronshire. And you see Finn is like grabbing a bucket of water and actively throwing it on you. Just as the last of you teleports in, he puts you out.
And it is now that you realize that you left the child.
Say, is the child with me?
The child is with you,
Thank God.
but you are naked.
That's fine. I can get another robe, man. Like, that's 2 weeks well spent.
Agni bails you out.
Beautiful.
And
I've learned
Finn
some
is
key information about traveling.
not
in
only
other
depressed, but
dimensions.
now frightened.
We
Scarred.
learned
Yeah. This is your first time meeting him.
Yeah, sure.
There is this lanky, maybe 17, 18-year-old kid. He's wearing a golden wedding band. He has slicky, kind of black hair, very lanky and awkward in appearance. And on the table that you can assume he was sitting at, because it's the only table with stuff on it, there's just a bunch of like parchments and ink and little odds and sods kind of set out. And he hyperventilates for a little bit, and he kind of looks at you. Friend, right?
Maybe. Where am I?
Bronshire.
Yes, friend.
Okay.
God, wouldn't that be a hell of a way for an enemy to come in, though, right?
That's what I was worried about for a second there.
All right, we need
Yeah,
to talk to Finn about his whole trusting.
You'd
thing.
be a god. But, you know?
But you know, if you are an enemy, I just make it quick. I'm ready. And he just goes and like sits back down at the table and goes back to writing. Don't tell me if it's coming.
We need to get like some god in your life, friend. You reached out to like Agni for the warmth of home.
I had a home.
Bless this child.
little cross, you smear a little ash on the back of his head or
Give
something.
him a head pat.
Yeah,
Fuck
he
off.
flinches like he thought you were gonna strike him down, kind of thing.
don't you fucking whole map operation.
So
You
you're only
guys-
keeping him alive so that he can be your indentured servant. You just using him.
You guys
Anyway.
reconvene. Uzel, you are exhausted, but suffer no long-term damage. And when we come back from our 5-minute break, perhaps we will decide on a real course of action here. Thanks for hanging out, guys. We'll see you here in 5 or so.
I love you.
If I can get the mouse to work.
Would have been less,
You, oh my
less
God.
awkward if it had actually cut
Get the
off.
fucking mouse, dude. Shame. Shame this man. Shame.
We'll figure it out.
Shame.
We'll figure it out.
Extra content.
You're
welcome.
No breaks commence until it goes.
And remember, being friends with monkeys is like being friends with children. They never stick around and sometimes end up in half. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.